This is the clapping of my hands, not my ass. You can't ban me, okay? One's in chat if you think I shouldn't be banned. I do see ones, but I'm seeing a lot of not ones as well. I'm taking notes. Everybody who said one, safe. Everybody who said literally anything else, get in the basement like well-behaved. Lovelies. I'm not even good at this Riz. Oh god, just get in the basement, okay? Get in the basement for your punishment right now. Is this a podcast? Well, sort of. It's very cursed though. How does a leaf on your arm make you stub your big toe? There's a difference between like taking a quick glance, like and the like, hey there, welcome to Mickey's place. Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Parlor Talk, where we have even more saucy and sassy secrets for you to hear. As always, viewers were able to submit their juiciest confessions, either anonymously or with their signature for all to see. And if you put your signature, I can point and laugh at you in chat every single day. I see you, non-anonymous cousin lovers. Hi. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave a comment on what your favorite confession was. I'll be going through and reading all your opinions as per usual. Now that we're as prepared as possible, it's time to see what the Parlor has in store. Hell yeah! Alright. This first one is from our very own Nightmare Goblin. And it says, I remember when I was 9, I decided to prank my mom one night and she still doesn't know it was me. We were poor, so her and I both shared the same bedroom. And there was the shared computer in the room. I stayed up all night waiting for her to come back from work. And I placed my favorite Barbie in front of the PC like it was playing on the PC and pretended I was asleep. My mom spotted the doll when she got home and she got spooked by it. She left the room to ask my grandmother about it. I then got up to move the doll's head to face the bedroom door and went back to pretending to sleep. My mom got super freaked out by this prank and I didn't know she did until I was 15. To this day, my mom still thinks the doll was haunted and tells everyone this story. She doesn't know it was me. Dude, you have your mom ready to call the Pope to bring an exorcist into your house and you're just like emotional damage. I don't know why this is anonymous. I do not participate in No Nut November. And to that I say, correct choice. Good. Do not participate in No Nut November. Good superfluously. Okay, you don't want rust forming up in those pipes, all right? It needs to be flowing like the Niagara Falls. Is this a podcast? Well, sort of. It's very cursed though, however we want to define it. When I was in middle school, I got really into reading smut fan fictions online. I didn't want to get caught with it in the search history on my family computer, so I used the school printer to print them out and hide them under my bed. Eventually, my mom found hundreds of pages of NSFW smut hidden in my room, and I wasn't allowed to print at school anymore. Oh my god. I'm surprised the school didn't notice, because usually they can check the history for that. You been a good kitty this year? I think I've been pretty good. What do you think, Chan? Huh? Has your cat girl been good this year? What do you think? X? No.
Why are we still here?
Alright, we're gonna get back to your stinky confessions, chat. This one is also from Varia. One time, after playing outside, I saw a leaf on my arm that looked like a huge moth. It startled me and caused me, for whatever reason, to slam my big toe really hard into the floor. It hurt like heck. How does a leaf on your arm make you stub your big toe? We've got another absolute banger from Astral Turf Jesus. My editor immediately goes, Jesus says, every time I drink titty milk gamer sups, I think of my mom. P.S. Use code NECOMICKEY for 10% off your advanced GG order. Hell yeah! Let's go! I love it. You got the advanced GG plug as well as the thinking of mom. All in one confession. Oh, this is a big one. All right, this one is from Raging Logan. And it says, I was in the cadet corps back in high school. We had a camp over the weekend for a parade next week. So while on the camp, the sergeant brings hair clippers for all the guys who didn't have an approved haircut. I was one of those guys. Now, the first guy goes, gets his haircut, doesn't look bad, and we move on. Second guy goes, same thing. Then it's my turn. So I go and start with the top of my head. However, my hair was quite tall, so they took off the guard. They run through it 3 to 4 times when the razor stopped going through. They think it needs to charge. So they plug it in, but it's still not working. So some guy figured out... Oh, it's so gross. Some guy figured out the grease from all of the haircuts. Oh, God. Messed up the clipper. And so thought it was a good idea to wash out the razor with water. Needless to state, it stopped working entirely after that, and I had to finish my haircuts with a stick razor used for beards. That just messed it up more, but at least I could use the beret to cover it up. However, by standard, we weren't allowed to eat in the beret, so I had to sit all day watching everyone around me eat while I sat tired and hungry after the parade. I know it is! I don't know, there's just something about hair, man. This one is from Anonymous, and it says, back when I was 16, I sat in a chair in a classroom with most chairs packed in the back during a free period. Somehow, this girl a year or two older than me didn't notice and basically stood in front of me with her butt right in front of my face. I said hi, and she was surprised. And a friend she was talking with said he'd have stayed quiet, admiring. She had a proportionally big ass, to be honest, but I still found her sibling more attractive because she was nice to me. No, not nice! Chat, if you meet me in real life, don't just go behind me to oogle my ass, alright? I'll slap you. What do you mean, no promises? Guys, there's a difference between, like, taking a quick glance, like, and the, like, I must perceive so that it is burned into my memory. Anonymous says, I took a shit in my backyard.
Why are we still here?
Bro, what? Your house is right there. What if somebody saw you from their window? Why can't you just make it to the bathroom inside? So many questions. Oh, okay. This next one is from Has Manatee VT. And it says... One time when I was 18, I accidentally slipped and fell and landed on a banana. I'm a guy, and I kind of liked the feeling. Not gonna lie. What is this? Like one of those Trojan ads where the guy flies 50 feet into a girl's hoo-ha? It's like, oops, should've wore a condom. What is this? Like you somehow perfectly landed on the banana upright so it like went up your booty? Like, how does the physics work on that, my God? This one is from Lost Rain. You're gonna want to hold on to your butts for this. And it says, I have recently been told this story by a friend, and I cannot keep this to myself. It is too good. It goes like this. Forgive me, sister, for I have sinned. I was young and stupid. I didn't know any better. Thankfully, it didn't leave any lasting damage. For you see, I was incredibly aroused. My developing body, which was in puberty, I had the brightest idea to create a DIY of wink wink, boom boom, chaka chaka, if you know what I mean. But I didn't have the lube required to actually use it. So I had the greatest... No, not nice! So I had the greatest idea to use egg whites. I went too overboard. And when I was done, I looked at it. And oh my God, it was bleeding. It was from friction. Yeah, because body temperature is high enough to cook eggs, by the way. Fun fact, chat. You literally scramble eggs down there. I still cringe whenever I remember it. When I heard this story, I physically recoiled, half in secondhand pain, half from the sheer horror of what I had just imagined while listening to the story. Anyways, I suffered, so now you suffer too. I need a shower. I do too, and I showered like just before stream. But I need another one because what did I just read then? I only get to catch your YouTube videos due to being extremely nocturnal. Oh, hey, nice. However, my confession, I went to night school for my undergraduate degree, so most of my classes were full of older and full-time working people. I had to take abnormal psychology, and we got the chapter on sexual deviances. The teacher said, is anyone willing to admit to being a sexual deviant? Without missing a beat, I raised my hand. Everybody turned and looked at me because the professor is staring at me. He asked what it was, and I admitted it was BDSM. His reply, in my 30-plus career, both practicing or teaching, no one has ever openly admitted yes to this question. I'm exempting you from class, and you get a pass on your research paper. Next class, I had a lot of the ladies present asking me questions and hooked up with a few. Best class ever. That person has gigantic balls. This one is from... You guessed it! Anonymous! That's right! And it says, I found my cousin's OnlyFans. And while I'm not interested in her, I can't deny she has an amazing body. No!
Open me, not him!
No!
It's not fair!
Bad assassin! Bad! Oh, sweet baby Jesus. And probably subscribe. Yeah, no, for real. Like, how else would he know about having a rockin' hot mod? All right, my lovelies. Thank you for being here with me for the holidays, for another confession stream, as per usual. You guys are absolutely awesome. Just a huge thank you to you guys for being wonderful.